going on, everybody? My name is Daniel Treviso. I'm a guitar instructor at mountainsideguitar.com. I offer Skype one-on-one lessons if you're interested. And today we're going to be covering Black Sabbath-Iron Man, the intro in two versions. Okay, for Iron Man, it's going to be in standard tuning, meaning from the 6th string to the 1st string, it's in this tune. E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? I'm also going to be playing with the distortion. Now, if you don't have a distortion, but you have an electric guitar, there's no problem if you play without a distortion. It's okay. And also, if you have an acoustic guitar, that's fine as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the easy version first with one finger, and we'll go into the second version after. I'm going to split this into 3 sections, okay? The first section is going to go 0, 3, 3, 5, 5, and you're only using your first finger. Once again, 0, 3, 3, 5, 5. But we're going to add a slide between the 3 to the first 5. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Watch. 0, 3, pluck 3 again, slide up to 5, slide up to 5, then pluck one more time. It's going to look like this. One more time. Now the slide, what you're doing is you're plucking on 3, and you're holding the note down, and you're dragging your finger across 2 frets to the 5th fret, and then you're plucking one more time for the second 5. So it's like this. So all together it's this: 0, 3, 3, 5, 5. Don't forget the slide. Let's go to section 2. Section 2 is going to be 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, all with the first finger. Okay, some people play with 2 fingers, and that's fine, but it's going to help you set up for the second version in a moment if you do it just with the first finger, okay? So it's going to go 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. No slides. You're going to pluck both frets and move your finger over. Don't hold it down, okay? And I'm going to do it slow, or let me show you how it should sound. That's with one finger. Now I'm going to slow it down. It's going to go 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. Practice it slow first and work your way up to the normal speed. One more time. Okay, now the real version, or the real speed is like this. Let's put section 1 and 2 together. It's going to go 0, 3, 3, slide to 5, and then you pluck 5 one more time. 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. Here we go. One more time. Okay, now the last section is going to go to the 3rd fret, and then 3rd fret again. Slides up to 5 like we already talked about before, and then one more time on 5. So it's technically 3, 3, 5, 5. But don't forget the slide, so it's 3, 3, slide 5, and pluck 5 one more time. So it's going to go like this. One more time. Alright, so let me put that with the other 2 riffs. So it's going to go 0, 3, 3, 5, 5. 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 3, 3, 5, 5. Don't forget to add the slides. It's hard for me to say slide 5 and all that as I'm instructing, but you know where they belong. And let's put the riff together one time. Don't forget, if you're not ready to take that 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7 that fast, just slow that part down a little within the rhythm. Let me show you how that'll look. There's no shame in that. Keep it slow for a little while. There's no problem with working your way up. Remember, just because you can't play it at the regular speed doesn't mean you can't play the song. It's better to learn to connect pieces together, and over time you'll gain the momentum of the speed with the song. Don't forget to also practice playing along with the song, okay? So keep that in mind. Let's put it all together 3 times just so you can see how it'll sound back to back to back with the rhythm of the song. Now, I'm not sure if you heard, but I did make a mistake the first time around. And notice how I didn't stop. You might have not even caught the fact that I made a mistake. It was kind of a minor one. But I think my pick kind of got caught up in the string real quick. And the point is to make sure to always keep pushing forward. Just because you make a mistake doesn't mean you should stop and start over, especially if you're playing with the song. Just get right on the rhythm with the song and keep going. Let's go in and go into the second version. Okay, so now we're going to play the power chord version, and it's very similar to the first version I showed you, except now we're going to be using them in power chords. So if you had followed along with that first finger of using it for every note, it's going to be a lot easier for you, okay? So let's start off with the first power chord. It's an open power chord. So when we play 0 in the beginning or the first version, oh, let me get that distortion on. When we played 0 with the first version, it was just open like that. But now what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 fingers to fret 2, and we're going to build a power chord over here. It's going to be the 3rd finger on the 5th string and the 4th finger on the 4th string, and they're both fret 2. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to play this open power chord, or for the 0 note, with the 6th string all included together. So it's going to go 6th string, 5th string, 4th string all together like this. But if you want to hear them individual, it's 6, 5, 4 like this. But remember, it's a chord. You're playing it all together. Okay, and only once. I know I'm just playing a couple times extra. But that's how you play the first one. So it's 0. Now let's go ahead and go to the 3, 3, 5, 5. Remember, the 3, 3 is based off of that root note, which is your first finger, 3, 3, 5, 5. So it's like this, 0, 3, 3, 5, 5. I guess I should explain the power chord for the 3, 3, 5, 5 part. First finger is going to be on your 3rd fret. You're going to walk it up 2 frets, 1 string up, which is your 5th string. Ring finger goes there. Those are the first 2 notes. And then the pinky comes under that on the 4th string of the 5th fret right here. So there's your 3 notes. 3, 5, 5. Okay? 6th string, 5th string, 4th string. Alright, so that's for the 3. Let's go to the 5. So 5th fret, 1st finger, there's that root note again. Walk up 2 frets, 1, 2. 5th string ring finger is now going to be on your 7th fret. 7th fret, 4th string is your pinky now. 5, 7, 7. So now it's going to go like this. 0 over here, 3, 3, 5, 5. So this is how it should sound so far. But we didn't add the slide yet. Let's add that slide. Remember, the slide happens between the last 3 to the first 5. So let me show you how it should sound. Notice I slid from 3 to 5. Now, when I say 3, it's really the power chord. I slid the whole power chord over by holding my fingers down when I plucked. And I dragged them across the frets till I reach my next destination, which is on 5th fret with the 1st finger, 7th fret, 7th fret with the 3rd and 4th. So it's like this. So once you get to 5, remember, I'm basing it off that 1st finger. You strum it again. So it's 0, 3, 3, slide to 5, strum 5 one more time after that. So it's like this. One more time. Last time. Okay, make sure to watch that part if you need to over again. Let's go to section 2. It's just 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7 with that 1st finger, like version 1. But now we're going to add the power chords, meaning, once again, 8, walk up 2, 1, 2 frets, which is your 10. 3rd finger goes on the 5th string, 10th fret. 4th finger right under that, which is your 4th string, 10th fret. Sounds like this individually. So that's for the 8, 8, 10, 10. So now let's go to 7. 7, 9, 9. I think you get the idea by now. So it's 7, 9, 9. 7, 9, 9. Okay? So there's no slides. There's no nothing like that. So it's just going to be, you got to be fast about pushing your fingers to the next, not pushing, but moving your fingers to the next frets. Okay, so it's going to be 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. I'm going to do this slow at first. One more time. And if you need to take it that slow when you're playing the song, do it. It's not a big deal. Here's how it should sound though. 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. Okay, so now let's put for, section 1 and 2 together. If you can't play that 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7 that fast, slow it down. Let me show you it the other way now. There's no shame in playing it slower in the beginning if you're barely learning it, okay? Because you want to slow the parts down and learn to play them properly. You do not want to get into the habit of just rushing it and having a distortion on because it'll clean up a lot of the sound. Get used to playing where it's not necessarily you're perfecting everything, but you know, where you're comfortable playing at the speed you are. Don't force yourself into that speed yet. Take it slow, process the information, and it'll come more with time. So let's go ahead and go to the last section. The last section is 3, 3, 5, 5. But you remember, same thing as we did before. The last 3, you hold the notes, slide into the first 5, and then you strum the 5 at the end. Sounds like this. Again. And you already know the power chord, so you're good on that. So, one more time. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this to the whole riff, and let me show you the whole riff once. I'm going to play the slower version first and then the faster version after. Work on getting to your destination. Work on getting the transitions. Work from the 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7 to get into that 3 fast. Okay, so it's... You might have trouble getting to that jump from the 8, 7 to that 3, the third section. So make sure you take your time and work on that. Let's see how it'll sound the regular way now, 3 times, okay? So here it is 3 times, and you can always rewind the video and play along. Man, today is just not my day. I made another mistake going into that transition to the 3 from the 8, 7. Just like how I told you to take your time on it. I kind of hit right between the frets a little bit. So I should take a little bit more time myself with that, I guess, if anything. But, you know, slow it all down. Play it real slow if you need to. And just play that part. Play section 1 over and over and over if you need to. Then go to section 2 once you feel comfortable. Play that for a while on its own. And then tie them together. And then at the end, do the same thing for section 3. Play it on its own. Tie it together with the whole thing. And try to get from the beginning to the end once. Then do it twice. Beginning to end 1, beginning to end 2. Try to follow that rhythm. And then try to play with the song. Okay? It's always pushing to get better, but you can't start up here. You got to start down here. Keep that in mind when you're doing this, okay? Okay, keep in mind everything that I told you. Make sure to take your time, everything like that. Work on your power chords, work on your transitions for this one. It's a fairly simple song, but you know there's certain parts that have speed to it. Make sure to practice and rewatch this video when it's needed. You can always like, comment, and share this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Daniel Treviso. I am a guitar instructor at mountainsideguitar.com. I offer private one-on-one Skype lessons. And these Skype lessons are to help you improve on songs you're playing. Maybe you're having trouble watching videos on YouTube. You're not sure what they're doing, things like that. Or maybe you have personal goals of playing chords or playing specific songs or anything like that. Or maybe you're interested in taking lessons as a beginner. You know, it just really depends on what you're looking for. Get in contact with me on my contact me page at mountainsideguitar.com, and we can set up some lessons and get you going. Once again, my name is Daniel Treviso. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next guitar lesson video.